Hello, Delaware, and welcome to another edition of SNL, Saturday Night Library Trivia. This series was created by Amber and Carrie at the Pal Branch, and I'm your host, Mandy, also from the Pal Branch. I feel like you guys know the rules at this point. Have fun, don't cheat. If you want to pause the video, go ahead. Today's theme is Adult Swim, so we don't mean actual Adult Swim, but it is like cartoons that their intended audience is meant to be adults, so animation meant for adults. Round 1 is general trivia, round 2 is guess the guest star, and round 3 is name that character. Okay, you're right, this is me every day. Round 1, general trivia. Question 1, who created the animated series Futurama? I like this gif. Question 2. Who is the anthropomorphic cat-like alien on Rick and Morty? Oh, Linda. Question 3. On Bob's Burgers, what is the name of the purple store between Jimmy Pesto's Pizzeria and the bank? This is a hard one. All right, party! All right! That's my best, Linda. That's all I got. I love Bob's Burgers. Love, 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 love it. It's so good. Question 4. Where was the Peter hurting his knee joke never stops being funny. Question 4. Where was Peter born? The USA, Russia, Mexico, or Canada? Play along with the gift. Question 5. Finish this Archer quote. Do you want blank? Because that's how you get blank. When we were putting this together, Julie, our children's librarian, was like, I want to do Family Guy questions. And Amber was like, I want to do some Simpsons questions. I want to do some other questions. And I was like, I want to do Archer. And they both were like, I've never seen that show. So, Archer's amazing. Question 6. What is the name of Stewie's teddy bear? Question 7. What lives in Chris's closet? Question 8. What is the name of the pizza company that Fry worked for on Futurama? So this is like the first episode. Question 9. How did Pam Poovey make money while she was in college? There may be 2 answers for this. My sister is a massive Archer fan, and she was like, there could be a couple options here. There's a third job that is not an option because it was later. But so what did Pam do to make money while she was in college? Phrasing. My favorite joke from Archer that I could not figure out how to get into this trivia is every time there's something loud that explodes and they go map, map, try to test their hearing. I could not get it in here, but if you've seen Archer, you know what I mean. It's pretty fun. Question 10. What is the name of Springfield's neighboring city? Question 11. Name at least one burger of the day from Bob's Burgers. So there are tons to choose from. We're only looking for one. This is like an open-ended question a little bit, but one burger of the day. If you haven't seen the Bob's Burgers cookbook, get it. It's so fun. There's a blog, too, where they tried to recreate all the burgers of the day. Shout out Tina being one of the greatest characters ever created by humans. All the Archers just kill me every time. Question 12. What is the name of Dr. Krieger's holographic girlfriend? So good. Question 13. What is the sound that is always played when there is an overhead shot of the power plant on The Simpsons? So not a soundtrack or anything, but every time they show the power plant, there's a sound. So what is that sound? Question 14. Do an impression of Boomhauer. Go ahead. You're gonna get this point automatically as long as you know how to do an impression of Boomhauer. Even if it's bad, even if it's great, you get a point unless you don't know who Boomhauer is, and then no points. Okay, so there's an episode of Futurama where they're asking everybody about their job description. They're trying to, like, fire somebody. And they ask Scruffy what his two main tasks are. What are Scruffy's two main tasks? Shout out to my sister Katie, who thinks this is the funniest thing on planet Earth ever. I can't disagree. Question 16. What is the resulting conglomerate between these two corporations? This is a Simpsons question. Let's do a bonus question. Once Homer figures this out, Bart has the next line. Bart says a line. If you can say that line once Homer figures out what these two things are, extra point. Question 17. What is the name of the bar in Family Guy? Question 18. Name one Brack song. Again, this is kind of open-ended. Any Brack song, even if you just know the lyrics, you don't even have to know the name. One song that Brack sings. The theme song doesn't count. This one actually was on real Adult Swim, not just an adult cartoon, but this one was on actual Adult Swim. Question 19. What is Mr. Burns' fortune in Hunka Hunka Burns in Love? So his, like, fortune cookie fortune. And question 20. What is the name of Daria's best friend? Alright, round 2 is going to be Name That Guest Star. So most of these are animated guest stars where the person who voices the character is voicing themselves. So the guest star is the actual actor. If it is not that, I will tell you that. Question 1. So you see, it looks like the person that they're voicing themselves. Question 2. Ooh, there's a little clue in the very far right-hand corner of that picture. Question 3. This one's kind of tough. Question 4. She looks exactly like herself. Question 5. Only funny because he was a writer on The Simpsons for the first, 2.5 seasons, 3 seasons. Andy, how many seasons? Our friend Andy at the Delaware branch is a huge Simpsons fan. Even bigger than me, and I'm a monster Simpsons fan. Question 6. So obviously this is Family Guy, this is Death, but he's voiced by 2 different kind of famous voice actors. So name one of those 2 or both. Okay, question 7. This is Bob's Burgers. The actors who play these 2 do not look anything like this portrayal. So I will give you a clue. They are a really famous Hollywood couple. I don't want to give you more of a clue than that. But they have a book out together. They wrote a book as a couple. Question 8. This is another one where she looks exactly, the actress looks exactly like this portrayal. I mean, not, in a boxing match. Question 9. Obviously not Archer, the other person. Question 10. Question 11. This one is of course, this guy was on Archer. It's like an ongoing joke on the show, basically. Question 12. So obviously not Barney. If you can sing the Mr. Plow song in Spanish right now, give yourself 5 extra points. Question 13, obviously not Barney again. I can hear Barney being like, it's never Barney! I give myself 4 out of 10 on that impression. Question 14. Okay, question 15. I will accept the voice actor for this. I will accept the name of this character. I'll give you a clue about the voice actor. He is in the Star Wars universe. That's all I can do. I just love the way Bob's Burgers, the way they draw characters is, so slick. Question 16, so obviously not Hank. Question 17. Question 18. I will give you a clue. This is from Boondocks. I was trying to remember what Adult Swim shows I forgot. And I'm like, oh, Boondocks. And then I was like, oh, I forgot Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but nobody knows what that one is anyway, except for me, I guess. So, but Boondocks is awesome. Question 19. And question 20. Alright, so round 3 is going to be name that character. So I'm going to show you a character from one of these shows, and then you have to just name the name of the character. Question 1. I give that impression a 3 out of 10. It's funny that this is a character who has a character name, too. I guess I'll accept the character name, but I shouldn't. Question 2. Question 3. Question 4. One of my top 5 favorite Simpsons jokes ever, like it made me like spit water out my nose, like do a spit take, is with this character. We'll talk about it at the answers. Question 5. Those 2 back to back, you just read it in their voice. Question 6. This one's out of left field. Bonus point if you can name the voice actor. This particular voice actor, this was like one of his first shows. Question 7. Several options for this answer. My sister told me to remind everybody that you're not her supervisor. You're not my supervisor! Or space supervisor either. Question 8. Our friend Andy at the Delaware branch did a really good cosplay of this character a couple Geek Fests ago. Question 9. Question 10. It's obviously Archer. My sister said, as a clue, Salvador Dali's cat was also named this. His ocelot. If you believe Cheryl Carroll, his other name is Buyer's Remorse. Question 11. Question 12. Question 13. My impression of this one is going to be a 5 out of 10 when I can do it. Question 14. I'll give you a clue. This is a Netflix show called Disenchantment. My sister likes this one. She said to put one in. I said, okay. Question 15. Question 16. King of the Hill is like the sweetest show. People may not agree with me. It's not for kids always or ever. But there's something about the friendship on there that's like, it's always kind of nice. Like King of the Hill's like got a big squishy center. I feel like I like that show. If you like Mike Judge, he has another nonfiction series called Tales from the Road that I think was on HBO maybe. And it's about all of these stories from like country music touring. It's crazy. recommend. Not for kids at all. Ugh, but it's great. Some of the stories are crazy. Question 17. Again, not Archer. The other one. Archer. Question 18. I am looking at the middle character for this one. I guess you can name all three. You're like a super fan, but I'm looking for middle character. Question 19. Andy, you are welcome. Oh, and question 20. I love Bob's Burgers. All right, time for answers. This is from Homer the Heretic episode. That's my Simpson knowledge at work. Round 1, general trivia. Who created the animated series Futurama? It was Matt Groening. He created that after The Simpsons, or in the same time as The Simpsons. Question 2. The anthropomorphic cat-like alien Rick and Morty is Squanchy. On Bob's Burgers, the name of the purple store between Jimmy Pesto's and the bank is Yours Truly Stationery. That was a hard one. Question 4. Peter was born in Mexico. 5. Do you want ants? Because that is how you get ants. On the old green carpeting. The name of Stewie's teddy bear is Rupert. The evil monkey lives in Chris's closet. Dun dun dun. The name of the pizza company that Fry worked for on Futurama was Panucci's. Don't tip the delivery boy. Alright, so Pam on Archer made money in college, definitely bare knuckle boxing. My sister, though, thought she also did fish fighting. So put it in the comments. Definitely bare knuckle boxing. Not sure about the fish fighting. She was, later, she was a circuit driver, but that was out when she was done with college. The White Pumpkin. The name of Springfield's neighboring city is Shelbyville, with the lemon. Alright, so these are some of the burgers of the day. The olive, what doesn't get it burger. There's a whole bunch of them. Totally radish burger. My favorite is the Baby You Can Chive My Car, which comes with 2 deep fried pickles for wheels, or 4 deep fried pickles for wheels. You Gouda Beats burger. Yeah, there's a bunch. So if you knew one, give yourself a point. If you knew more than one, maybe give yourself more than 1 point. The name of Dr. Krieger's holographic girlfriend is Misuko Miyazumi. So every time they show an overhead shot of the power plant on The Simpsons, there's a crow that goes, caw! Or maybe it's 2 caws. Andy, tell me if it's 2 caws. It might be caw, but it's definitely caw when they show the overhead shot of the power plant since The Simpsons has begun, and they've been doing that. Hey, man, little dang man. Good old dang Hank man. I give that impression a 6. So if you do an impression of Dang Boomhauer, then that's your impression of Boomhauer. If you don't know who that is, no points. Scruffy's... Alright, Scruffy's 2 main tasks are boilers and toilets, or as he said, burlers and turlets. Fire him if and you dare. The resulting conglomerate between these 2 corporations is Mr. Sparkle. And the line that Bart has right after that is like, well, there's your answer, Fishbulb. The name of the bar from Family Guy is the Drunken Clam. Any of these Brack songs plus many other Brack songs will work. My favorite is This Is a Pizza Song. I sing a song of a pizza song. I like all these, basically. So if you knew one Brack song, give yourself a point. I like Don't Touch Me! That's a good one, too. Mr. Burns' fortune in Hunka Hunka Burns in Love, which you will find true love on Flag Day. And the name of Daria's best friend is Jane. Alright, round 2, name that guest star. Number 1 for The Simpsons, this is Ron Howard. 2 is J.K. Rowling. 3 is Justin Bieber, he was younger then. 4 is Betty White, looks exactly like her. 5 is Conan, who also wrote for The Simpsons. 6, so Death on Family Guy was voiced by Norm Macdonald and Adam Carolla. I think at various times they both have played him, so either one or both is good. So that is Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally. They obviously don't look like themselves, but I like that they voiced the characters together. It's nice. 8 is Carol Channing from Family Guy. 9 is Burt Reynolds from Archer. He's like, whoa, Burt Reynolds, I almost punched you right in the face. And Burt Reynolds is like, no, you didn't. That's a good one. 10 is Luke Perry from Family Guy. 11 is Kenny Loggins has fully entered the danger zone on Archer. 12 is Linda Ronstadt from the Mr. Plow episode of The Simpsons. I was like, wait, is that Plow King or Mr. Plow? I think she does the song for... Oh, no, she's with Plow King, because Plow King's Barney. Anyway, it's the Mr. Plow episode. 13 is Leonard Nimoy on The Simpsons, the monorail episode. 14 is also Leonard Nimoy, whose head is now in a jar from Futurama. One of my favorite Futurama jokes, actually, is the head in the jar thing. 15 is Adam Driver, and he is Art: the artist from Bob's Burgers. 16 is Willie Nelson, for real, on King of the Hill. He appears in one of those Tales from the Road episodes, too, or more than one, maybe. 17 is ZZ Top, hanging out on King of the Hill. Actually, the guy with the blonde hair in the front there is, I think it's Will Arnett. Put it in the comments if I'm wrong. 18 is the ghost of Ghostface Killah from Boondocks. 19 is Adam West from The Simpsons. And 20 is Mayor Adam West from Family Guy. Alright, round 3, name that character. 1 is Rainier Wolfcastle. If you said McBain, then you're close. I guess do a half point, but the actual actor's name is Rainier Wolfcastle. If you just said Wolfcastle, accepted. 2 is Trisha Takanawa from Family Guy. 3 also from Family Guy is Carter Pewterschmidt. I think it's been a while since I saw that show, but I believe that's how you pronounce that. 4 is Troy McClure. You might remember me from such films as This Trivia. His best joke was, it was something about Blue Jays, and they were like, he was like, one thing and they're adept at surviving in nature, but one thing they can't survive against is a pair of kitchen tongs, and he reaches over and flips the bird over with the kitchen tongs. Ugh, I laughed for an hour. 5 is Zoidberg. Oh, Zoidberg. 6 is Coach McGurk from Home Movies. He is voiced by John H. Benjamin before he did all that other stuff. McGurk is amazing. He's like one of the best characters ever. Look it up. Home Movies, Coach McGurk. 7 is Cheryl or Carol from Archer. If you said Charlene, I don't think she's actually doing her country music role at that point, but I'll also accept it. Aw, Teddy. Question 8 is Teddy. I love Teddy. 9 is Zorak from various things, but definitely on Space Coast Coast to Coast. 10 is Babu. Apparently that was also the name of Dali's Ocelot. That Archer episode's hilarious. I think this is a shirt, actually. I don't not want this shirt. 11 is Andy and Ollie Pesto. Aww. 12 is Quagmire from Family Guy. 13 is Disco Stew. Boogaloo. Hey. 14 is Lucy from Disenchantment. I've seen like 2 episodes of this show, but she's a really fun character. 15 is Arnie Pie in the Sky. Going through all kinds of issues, apparently. 16 is Bill from King of the Hill. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but that's Bill. 17 is Woodhouse from Archer. Presumably because he's a butler, and it's PG Woodhouse, or Woodhouse, however you pronounce that. 18 is Mr. John Redcorn from King of the Hill. When I was reading up on the research for this, they said he's the only character that they call Mr. John Redcorn every single time. It's not John, it's not Mr. Redcorn, it's Mr. John Redcorn. 19 is The Leader is Good, The Leader is Great, I Surrender My Will, as of this date. Voiced, I think, by George Takei. Put it in the comments. And 20 is Marshmallow. Aww, from Bob's Burgers. So, how did you do? If you got 0 to 20, you only like Family Guy. If you got 30 to 50, you like Family Guy and The Simpsons. If you got over 50, you are very animated. I just realized that if you got 20 to 30, you don't have a designation. You have seen a couple episodes of both. My math is terrible today. Thanks for playing, everybody. Join us again in a couple weeks when we will have new trivia. As always, if you have ideas for trivia, you can send them to askpowell@delawarelibrary.org. Bye!